This is Bryan Flanagan. I'm in the recording studio for this module as we address managing and overcoming sales objections. Now I want to get you excited about this. I don't want to get you too excited because my boss, Zig Ziglar, says when you get people too excited, sometimes you actually lose credibility. This reminds me of the story of the first grade class. Little Johnny was in the first grade class, and the teacher said, "Children, go home this weekend, do something exciting with your parents, and come back and give an enthusiastic report on Monday morning." Well, little Johnny got revved up, fired up. He came back Monday, said, "Teacher, let me go first. I've got the best one." She said, "Johnny, come go first." He said, "Teacher, this weekend I was with the entire Dallas Cowboy football team. My dad and I took them fishing, and I was with the entire Dallas Cowboy football team. I was in the same boat with the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I caught 88 catfish. The owner didn't catch any, and I like to caught the biggest catfish in the history of the world. It was a 200-pound catfish." And the teacher said, "Johnny, that's not true. You're exaggerating, son." He said, oh, teacher, believe me. They like me so much that next year they want me to be the mascot of the Dallas Cowboy football team." The teacher shook her head and said, "Johnny, let me ask you a question. Johnny, would you believe me if I told you as I was coming to school this morning, right before I went in the front door of the school building, an 18,000-pound grizzly bear stepped out from behind a tree, walked right up to me, stood right over me, was about to strike me down dead, when from the other side of the school building came a little yellow 8-pound scraggly dog, jumped up on the bear, grabbed the bear by its throat, and threw it from side to side and killed the bear. Now, Johnny, would you believe me if I told you that?" He said, "Yes, ma'am. That was my dog." Well, as you can see, sometimes we get too enthusiastic, we can lose some credibility. I want you to get excited about objections, but we don't want to lose credibility. So let's take a look at a couple of things. Number one, our objectives for this module are to sell more. That's right, we want to sell more. Number two, we want to learn to overcome objections in a professional, efficient, effective manner. And number three, we want to implement a formula for meeting objections straight on. Now, in your workbook, there are 9 rules of dealing with objections. Let's take a look at these. Number one, selling is a process, not an event. Now, we need to understand this in dealing with objections because selling is something we do with the prospect, not to the prospect. Selling is something we help the customer with. Therefore, in dealing with objections, we have to understand that we are in a process here. Number two, if we're in a process, number two states that objections may occur anywhere, at any point in the selling process. Number three, we should anticipate
Sample complete. Ready to continue?